Can you believe it's time for Christmas in the Villages 2021? It is my favorite event of the year. I know we're not supposed to have favorites, but it is probably all of our favorite event of the year. Christmas in the Villages gives us an opportunity to share the love of Jesus with hundreds, if not thousands, of people every year. We give gifts to children in probably, 7, 8 different communities. We get to connect with their families and their parents. So not only are we meeting needs, not only are we giving gifts, but we are building ongoing relationships in communities. It opens the door to share the love of Jesus throughout the year, probably unlike any other event. We do a lot of different things throughout the year, but this is the one special time of the year. Not only do we get to go and give gifts, but we get to share the story of Christmas and the message of Christmas and the hope of a Savior that we have in Jesus. And so it's a super cool opportunity for us. And so we just wanted to share with you, whether you're new to Christmas in the Villages or whether you do this every year. I think this is the 11th year that we've done it. And so you might have been there since the beginning, or you might be getting in on this for the first time, but we wanted to share with you a few ways that you could help share Jesus with kids and families this Christmas.
So the first way is through individual sponsorships. What this means is that you or your family or church or whoever would sponsor an individual child. Sometimes people choose to sponsor, all the children in a family, however you want to do it, but you basically would get an individual child's information. So what we do is pass out forms to the children or their families in about 5 different communities. They fill the form out. It has their name and the community that they're from, their age. It has a spot for them to fill out their clothing size and what's needed the most for that, and then a spot for their interest. So basically, once we get that information, we send it to you, and then you buy those specific things for that child. Our goal is for each child to receive 3 gifts. So 1 would be the clothing item, and then 2 would be like something fun, a toy or a special interest that they have. Thinking through that, we need everything to us by December 3rd. As you probably know, shipping has been delayed for many things this year. So please, keep that in mind when you're thinking about buying the presents and shipping them to us. We really do need them by December 3rd. So that's the first way that you can be involved, by individual sponsorships.
And how many individual sponsorships do we need just starting out?
We're thinking that we're going to need at least 175 children sponsored.
Yeah, so that's individual sponsorships, 175. So whether that, like she said, whether that's you, yourself, your family, your Sunday school class, your office, your work friends, whatever, it's really neat. My favorite is seeing people share pictures of their family going out to shop for kids. And so it's teaching our kids to share love with other people and to meet needs and what Christmas is really all about. And so it's a really cool opportunity. So we need those individual sponsorships, and then we have another way you can be involved.
The second way you can help is that in the communities where we don't do sponsorships, we have Christmas parties. And so the parents will come through and they'll pick out 3 gifts for each of their children. And so they're able to pick out the gifts and then wrap them. And it's really cool. And so if you want to help with that, you can go to the store, pick out the gifts there and send them to us. Or we also have an Amazon wish list where you can pick out what you want to send and it'll come directly to us, and that's on our website, along with our PayPal and Venmo is also there. Or you can send gift cards, checks, cash if you're local, and then we'll take that money to help fill in for the Christmas parties or shop for kids that don't get sponsored.
Right, so you've got a lot of ways to be involved. Individual sponsorships, the community parties, the reason we do them that way is because so many people show up. That's where the bulk of our ministry takes place, and it's a really, really neat thing. And so, like she said, you can get involved in that a bunch of different ways. If you're like, man, I just don't have time to shop, but I'll give online, go to our website, www.liveloveministries.org. If you want to help, in addition to sponsoring a kid or sending things off Amazon wish list, you want to buy gift wrap, if you want to buy gift bags, go to the Dollar Tree. They're $1. We love gift bags because it makes our job on this end a whole lot easier. And so you're welcome to do that. And then some people ask, can we send a gift for the family if you do an individual sponsorship? Yes, you can send a gift for the entire family if you do an individual sponsorship. And then kids like sweets too. And so if you wanted to send, or we're nearby and wanted to bake cookies, and we would take them to the Christmas party, because we don't just give away gifts. We share the story of Christmas from the Bible, sometimes in a unique way. We might act it out one year. We might open different boxes that mean different things another year. And so we find unique ways to share the true meaning of Christmas, and we know that is Jesus. And so so this is one of our favorite events. We're so glad that you could be involved and help us. This would not be possible without you. Over the years, we've probably given out over 10,000 gifts, and it would, again, not be possible without people like you coming in and sharing Jesus and sharing the love of Jesus with people here in Arizona. And so we're so thankful for you. And so we just wanted to share how you can be involved with Christmas in the Villages 2021.